I finally got 100,000 subscribers and plus. And I think next Friday we're going to have a party. We're going to have a YouTube party right here on my show. I'm going to dress up for it, OG Patrice. I'm dressing up for it, Sharice. I'm dressing up, Joe Poe. Manny MVP. I'm going to put it on. I'm going to put it on. I don't know if I'm going to go suit and tie. Should I do suit and tie? Or should I just, throw on some gear and be like, yeah. This is how we do it. I don't know. I got a week to think about it. Anyway, man. I don't wish none of this stuff to come true. What up, Miss T? But you see how whatever I said and what I was talking about Kanye West, he had to know. He had to know. Kosovo 87, he had to know. CW, didn't he have to know? Benjamin Hudson, I'm asking y'all, he had to know. Because it's been done before him. All this stuff that's been played out. So now, since I know Kanye ain't no really dumb guy. Thank you for congratulating me on my 100,000. Who was that? Who was that? James Earl Mons. I'm thinking the same thing. Eli Point, thank you for congratulating me on that. I'm thinking he just wanted out of everything. But see, it's a way that you go by, Eli. Like I said, build your factory first. Get all the material you need for the next 2 or 3 years of production. Get you some diesel and get you some those tractor trailer trucks so you could get you a plane that you can have somebody fly to different places and open up stores within stores, lease property inside certain stores, or buy you a couple of buildings in certain major cities. They're going to find all kinds of things, brother, to try to bring charges up and try to mess up that money in legal court. They're going to try to take that money through court procedures. He opened up a school. It's not accredited. People now suing him for $250 million. You see, that white guy who said Sandy Hook wasn't nothing. It was a hoax. What happened? They sued him for $940-something million. I don't know if he got it. Now they saying George Floyd, child and mother, is going to sue him for $250 million. So how? Alex Jones, that was his name, correct? And you said Kanye, Rishi said Kanye gave the family $2 million. Now they finna sue him for $250 million. Motherfuckers ain't had nothing at first. The city, the state, everybody, the city, I ain't gonna say the state, but the people from all over the country made them rich, made them live better than they probably ever would have lived. His death made them live better than they probably ever would have lived. Kanye gave him, Rishi said Kanye gave him $2 million. Gypsy Rollins. Well, from my understanding from Kanye then and what he said, Kanye said he was talking about the people he has done business with. When he was talking about blacks killing blacks and we don't know how to do this, he was talking about, he made it plain and simple, all blacks. He made it like it was all blacks, even though he's black. And Chase didn't drop him. Gap didn't drop him. Anything he ever came out and said against blacks, especially when blacks was against him and wearing the MAGA hats, nobody dropped him. Nobody dropped him. But as soon as he started talking about one group of people that he did business with, they dropped that motherfucker like hotcakes. OG Patrice, when he say slavery was a choice, yeah, he said a whole lot of retarded shit against blacks. And nobody dropped him. Slavery was a choice just like the Holocaust was a choice. It's not true. But didn't nobody drop him? Terrence Pride, what's up with you, boy? King Sight, he said the book was a good read. You read it in one day. You had nothing else to do that day? Thank you, brother. Listen, Amazon finally got that Kindle thing right on my book. Some people are getting the book upside down in the mail. They getting page. I don't know. I was on the phone with them all day yesterday, man. Young Mac, what up with you, boy? I did pretty good. I guess I'm close to 500 in 2 weeks. They said that's good. Not the way people was talking. I'm going to get your book, man. You don't worry. But see, what I forgot, and what they probably thought, they didn't take the EBT cards for the book. Yo, let's get back on this. Amazon is a trip, bro. Reese, you ain't got it yet. Reese, you too pretty not to have my book. You could have been like, yo, babe, it's one thing I want for Christmas, but I want it early. Babe? No, I don't want to ask you, babe, because you're going to think it's too much. You got to play the game, Reese. Babe, go in the drawer and get those sheared panties, the black ones. Get those sheared panties for me. Right there, they're in the top of the drawer, babe. Get those. And I was just asking you, son, yeah, I got to try these on because I didn't try them on. Reese, you got to play the game. And then, Reese, you got to say, when you get ready to put those panties on, you was like, you got to turn around and just bend over while you putting them on, Reese. You know what I mean, Reese? And then you say, I wanted this book, but it's on Amazon. That's all right, babe. I ain't going to bother you with it. It would be nice, though. But, babe, could you do that for me? And then stretch out like this. Reese, you got to play the game to get what you want. Damn. You almost done with your book, Miss T? Girls do it all. Women do it all the time. Lucky Lefty, what up with you, boy? You on Amazon right now? Truman Show. What up with you? James Earl Moe. So now, you got to understand this, man. This shit was played. I truly believe Kanye wanted out of everything. He just went about it the wrong way. He should have got the stuff that he need to keep up his own production of his own material. Because now they're going to make it hard for him to get any shipping of anything unless he put it in somebody's name. Unless he takes another route. He mentioned, yo, me and Diddy getting the bank together. Diddy said, Diddy was behind there talking about, yo, you know how he is. He just talking. Let me turn on some light. Then he said something about Ice Cube. Ice Cube said, He said, that nigga got attitude. Ice Cube came out and said, no, that nigga got an attitude, man. Listen to me. Nobody stood by me when I got ready to tell my truth. MREC came on board. Niggas was blackballing me. If you didn't know, well, I don't do security for people like that anyway in the industry. But nobody in the industry other than K. Slay was fucking with me. Fat Joe was fucking with me at first. And then for some other circumstances, he stopped calling. I was working for Scott Storch. Scott Storch told me, man, I ain't like that nigga. Diddy, fuck that nigga. I'm gonna do that. As soon as we get up in the club, Diddy! Yeah, man. These industry niggas is phony and baloney on a pickle sandwich. Trust me and believe me, man. It's very few of them that you can see them in a circle by themselves or somewhere, by themselves, and they right. You right. James Earl Moan, fake as fuck. T Mayo, thank you. KG. Oh, he's a member. Yo, Big G, is April the same lady that named her son after? No, that was Sugar. That was Sarah. Sarah named her son after Demencio. Yeah. Sarah knew Mike Tyson. Who? No. Let's get this shit straight, man. I gotta get on this before this. Who's that? Who was that? KG. Check this shit out. Sarah didn't want to know niggas. Niggas wanted to know Sarah. Sugar Love back in the day, nigga. Trust and Believe was giving niggas fever. I'm telling you, was giving niggas fever. Niggas wanted to know her. Facts. I'm doing the show right now, Mom. Can I call you back later? Later. Memphis in the house. So that's what that was about. So Sarah had it going on. Yeah, the Kindle joint, Truman Show, they just got it right. I think. They say they got, I see more sales. I had 22 sales on the first day or something like that on the Kindle. And then reverse sale, reverse sale, reverse sale because they was fucking up. Now I see 35. So people was back to buying the Kindle. Those ones who like the shit on their phone and stuff. But get that paperback. You get me as an adult and me as a starving little kid. Feed me. Why don't y'all feed me? Those were the days. Right. So now, man, I told people for Chase doing what they did to Kanye, all black people should have went to the bank if they had Chase, take their shit out. Black people shouldn't go in the Gap no more. Black people shouldn't get caught in Adidas no more. Make that your last Adidas that you bought. I'm there telling y'all to wear Nikes and buy Nikes because all of them are owned by the same manufacturing corporation. But start wearing your shit till it wear down until you got a hole in that motherfucker before you go get some more. Save your money on some shit. Or go buy thrifts or something like that. You should never ever spend another $200 on no type of tennis shoe. Get the fuck up out of here. For real. Let's fix our hearts. Let's fix the way that we talk to people. I know I can jump and get on top of a nigga head like that, but I'm talking about people around you. The people that got love for you. You can extend the olive branch to the ones who deserve it, but then you don't have to fuck with people either. Stop spending our money on bullshit. If it's a verse from Tupac, God bless it. But what I'm trying to tell y'all, man, listen here, man. When I go places, I speak to people. Hey, what's up? How you doing? No, I'm not gonna rob you. I'm just saying hello. We gotta treat each other a lot better, man. How have you? Yeah, they got a contract. They're gonna still sell this product. Anything they got made, they ain't telling the motherfuckers come get that shit free. You gonna want all your product, Kanye? No, they still gonna sell it. And niggas gonna still go in there and buy it. If y'all, if listen to me, all y'all who ever wanted some Yeezys, or what the Yeezys, don't buy them shits for 5 or 6 months. Let them sit up in the stores, and them shits gonna be $2. Them shits is gonna be $2. Let them shits sit up in the store. They're gonna be $2. Who that? Bill Will. Thank you, sir. He said with that real rap. Appreciate you, bro, for that cash app. Let's find some other shit to do, man. Miss T, Gene, remind Dr. DeCosta to show you how to put the chat. I talked to Dr. DeCosta when she come on here. with y'all. So you reminded her now. Yeah. Thank you, Miss T, aka Two Combs. Two Combs. She's Keisha with all those purple hearts. Mama, Lord have mercy. Don't get me beat up. Stop playing. Man, talking about be going looking at your social media stuff and then come back. Yo, I'm be waiting for that big nigga, that damn nigga Big Gene. Got my girl putting up all them hearts. We ain't having that. Right, Reese? Nora Lee. Yeah, stop spending that. Like going out to cook, man. Listen to me. I ain't no cheap motherfucker. I go to eat out at restaurants here and there. But listen, if a woman want me to come over and cook, shit. Babe, sit back, drink some wine, chill. I got this shit. I got this shit. That's because that's my, everybody has what you call it's your love language. Cooking and sharing my cooking skills is my love language. Okay. Let me do this right quick, y'all. Put this mic. Sorry about that. That's my love language. So I do that. I was in the hospital all last night doing a sleep study. Got this. I had to put this back on when I came from the hospital. When I was in the hospital. I'm not giving up my dressing recipe. I give it to you, Ma. It's crazy. It takes a lot. I'm telling you. It takes a lot. But it's so damn good. I had people tell me I don't like dressing. I don't like dressing. They taste my dressing on the for real talk. I like dressing. Reggie Roberts, I got copies now. Reg, what you're gonna do is, I don't know, you can put it in a DM and everything like that. You can go to my Instagram. You know my Instagram. Or you could put your address in the Instagram. Then go and put your address in the Instagram. And then you let me know where you sent the $50 to under what Cash App. And I'll give you the book. That's plus shipping and handling. And my signature. But Reg, just let me know. Anybody that want a book, go to the Instagram that you want me to sign it. And I'm going to show you something. And not saying it's going to ever be worth anything. But remember, if you want a personal book for yourself, and you want me to put your name on it, I'll do it. But a book is not worth anything of an author if it has your name on it other than the author name. Check this shit out. I bodyguard Derek Jeter before. It was on a GQ shoot. He said to Big Gene and everything like that, the name went off a little bit because I had put a plastic over it. I didn't secure it right. But I still had this magazine, the Derek Jeter thing, because he said to Big Gene, thanks for everything. then he signed it right there, it loses its value of it. And he talked about Mariah Carey like a dog. Now we was in a limousine together, and he was talking to the press person, and I was ear hustling, but I was like, damn, that'll be in my book for that athlete. D-Ray Rollins, Big Gene, salute to you, my brother. I always appreciated your message and effort trying to wake the people up. Bronx, New York in the building. DeRay Rollins, thank you, brother. If one of us do better, DeRay, that means the next person he talked to, you know, I used to tell parolees this all the time. I got 60, 70 guys I'm going to see a year. I got 67 guys I'm going to see off and on a year. If one or two of those guys or any of those guys take my message and tell it to somebody else, they're going to see way more guys than me in the street. That helps. Yeah, I should have. I got a dude that got all those baseball cards, all those comic books. He got everything back from the 70s to the 60s on up. Sitting on millions of it and just sitting there. Ain't that right, Mike Brown? Not neither. Yep. Yeah, everybody's breaking away from Kanye. Vivica Fox and them, all them talking. You know, it just sometimes, man, you know, if you don't have a personal dealing with somebody, keep it to yourself. It ain't time to speak on it. It ain't time to speak on it. And that's what people got to understand. You got to understand that this dude is going through a whole lot of shit, and he ain't found out yet. He has not found out yet what they got in store for him. But they're gonna make an example. They're gonna make an example for the next one who tries it. They're gonna make an example for the next one. Oh, Arsenio Hall wasn't good enough? You better not open your mouth. When you open your mouth, have your shit in order. Have your factories, have your truck drivers, have your stores, have your press, have your newspaper, your platform, have everything in order next time you open your mouth. The government made sure they live their life. Let them run off with $750,000 and whatever else. They got companies and living their life now. That's where the guys who killed Pac and Big is at. Jay Glover, I understand he exposed them, but what he did was he did it at the price. Like if Kanye say, I never want to sell no clothes, I never want to be in the public's eye, I never want to do nothing, so I'm exposed him and say whatever I want to say. Go ahead, brother. But don't do that and you still trying to be in business. Don't do that if you still trying to be in the industry. Because once you do that, you see what happens, brother. You see what's happening. Truman Show. Listen here. This is the Gene Deal Show. Don't come with the nonsense, man. That's nonsense, brother. That man, mother, and his best friends and his friends is crying over him. And stop it, brother. Don't do that, please. If you do that again, man, find somebody else to play with. Because you and I know that that's not true. Terrence Briscoe talking about Russell. He was supposed to come to New York, but Russell said the people was telling him Russell was wicked. Total package. He ain't ready. Wait till I get my money right. He wasn't talking about that. Because the thing about it is, you can't get your money right when the people who make the money has all the control over the money and where the money comes. Remember this golden rule, brother. And everybody is old enough to have heard this before. The golden rule. Anybody want to help this guy right here? Can we tell this guy as a collective group here, what's the golden rule? Anybody knows the golden rule? Y'all moving too slow. Anybody know the golden rule? Let me what you call. The man with the man with the goal. The man with the goal makes all the rules. That's the golden rule. You got to play behind the golden rule. What Tyler Perry did, he said he didn't speak out on the Jews or nothing like that, but they wouldn't let him do the movies the one he wanted to do it. When he wanted to do it, he had to go through the studio. He went down south and bought him a lot of acres and built his own damn studios. Willie Outlaw, what up with you, boy? And Foster, we know you can't talk anti-Semitic language to none of them, not one. Because he said the people I did business with. He didn't mean to hurt all Jews. He was talking about the people I've done business with, who did shady business with me. But somebody should have been in this camp and say, yo, Kanye, we gonna hold this down. We gonna not now. But if you want to be out the business, he did it to be out the business. Whatever millions you got that you feel like you can live off that for the rest of your life, then do it. I would learn how to farm, grow my own food, get my own seeds, have my own cattle if I'm going to eat meat, get my own ponds and put my own ponds in the fish and shit like that. And by nothing better be flying over my head and kill me like they tried to do Ali. Y'all know about that? They don't speak about that, right? We gonna shut you up, nigga. Ali was one of the greatest minds in sports. Ali was one of the greatest minds in social revolution of his people. Ali was one of my heroes. They said we want to shut you up. Ali had his own fighting facilities, had his own camps. And those planes used to fly low and sprinkle that stuff in the air. Mark Young, you got the point? He who has the gold makes all the rules. That was James Earl Mones. He said it. It don't matter. They just as rough overseas than they ain't over here, man. What are you talking about? That culture is all over the world, man. My grandfathers used to tell me that when you work for a man, you work for a man. Shut your mouth and go to work. When you no longer work for a man, you can say whatever the hell you want to say about that man. Nora Lee, you're right. All money ain't good money. No, that's not the golden rule. Everybody tell me they golden rule. Pay your taxes, don't bite. No, the golden rule is the man with all the gold makes all the rules. That's the golden rule. Bob Soul said, underscore 286 King said, fuck them and feed them bean. Yeah, no. Johnny Walker out there rocking with me. What up, Johnny? What's your thought on 50 Year Son? Listen here, man. Though Marcus is 50 biological son, you could raise a boy to be your son and he could be somebody else's. Or you could have a better biological son and he won't be your son at all. I think it's more of Marcus not knowing how to be 50's son than 50 not knowing how to be Marcus' father. And when you have certain women who poison their kids against their fathers, it's a terrible situation. But sometimes a man got to cut his losses. That's always going to be his biological son. He's always going to be his father. But I don't believe he ever been his daddy. If you catch that. Chris Collins. Oh, Libra Queen in the house. Where you been at, Libra Queen? Coming to this show all late and everything. We 45 minutes in. What was you doing for 45 minutes? Put me on the back burner. Black Culture Talks. What's up with you, man? 100 subs. Congratulations. First time live getting the book today. Getting the book today, mama? Okay. So Black Culture Talks. You might have a show that Big G might have to come on. Anyway. People get mad because I say that I don't do free shows. My time, I've given my time to the state, the city, and our people for over 30 years. And if you're making money, I shouldn't make money. If you making money me coming on your show, you saying I shouldn't make money? It don't seem right to me. And people get an attitude. They'll get over it. Come on, Truman Show. Nah, he don't want me with it. Why am I asking your question, Truman? This is the first time I've seen you on here, Truman Show. You come in with 1,000 questions. What are you gonna do? Just turn it around and say, do a show and say, Big Gene said, Diddy don't want me on the show. Diddy want me around? Come on, bro. We ain't doing that. He don't want me around him. I don't care to be around him. I wouldn't be around him. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But you know what? For about 3 months, and I didn't know how to do this, but I went and looked at it. For like 3 months, they were telling me 39% of the people that come to watch me wasn't even subscribed to me. And I mentioned it, and the subscriptions started going up. And then when I did a couple of shows with Art, a Dialogue, and Art of Dialogue, and what else? With this guy named? I just damn did his show. I did his show. The subscriptions went up crazy too. So, no, not Vlad. Vlad, I didn't get the play that I thought I was going to get on Vlad. As far as my subscriptions going up, it didn't go. My subscription went up more with Art of Dialogue and Storm Monroe. Thank you, Storm Monroe. Sorry about that, Storm. You know what I'm saying? I'm still tired from not getting any sleep at the sleep study last night. Vlad had me on this show because he thought that he was going to say something that was going to make a difference with the Kayne and those other people's situation. Like they was going to make me look bad on this show, or he was going to be able to change something or say something. and it went the other way for them. So they got mad at him. You see, that's why he ain't asked me to come back on there. Because he knows, because Vlad knew Kate personally. He know that I got way more stories than this puffy shit. You understand what I'm saying? I got way more stories than this puffy shit. I was in the middle of that stuff with the 50 Cent and Ja Rule shit because I was with Black Hands at the time. And I gave people pieces of information. You understand? Whiskey Jameson, what up with you? Where you been, boy? God damn, bro. All my favors coming in late, man. What are you? Oh, I was at work, man. I was making a whiskey. Sasha World, what up with you, ma? Terrence Bell, what up with you, boy? I try to give people a little piece of game. See, listen to me. It's what you do with your platform. It's very important having a platform and it growing like it's growing. But what are you doing with your platform? If someone come to my platform and they say, I ain't learned shit from that nigga the whole 2 years he was on there, I would be upset. Because I would think that he was half retarded. Or he rode around on the bus with Jerry kids. Because I do try to teach something. I taught Reese how to get my book today. Right, Reese? I taught Reese what to say to get my book today. Right, Reese? My World of Bodyguard and Hip Hop Star. The Last Big Night. Oh, Reese ain't got nothing to say. she, she she probably had a man going to the drawer right now to get those panties. He probably just stepped in the house. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do a cookbook. Massa Celestine, I learned what savoir faire from Big Gene on this channel years ago. It's been on my on my business card ever since. People ask you, what do savoir faire means? The ability to know how to get out any situation and adapt to any atmosphere at any given time. You gotta have that savoir faire about yourself because you never know when you gotta change up, how to change up, what to do in every given situation. For instance, and I don't promote violence, but I'm gonna ask y'all something, and when I get 3 answers, I'm gonna tell you what you should have said or what you should have did. You in a situation, somebody bump you on the train, bump you in the store. Now you got to defend yourself because the person swung and hit you. Y'all get into a match. Y'all hitting each other. They break it up and the police come. They ask the dude the question. The dude said he bumped me, man. He hit me. He bumped me. And then he swung on me and I hit him. He started fighting. We started fighting. Right? Now it's your turn to speak to the police officers. At least 5 people tell me on this channel, what do you say to the police officer? You said nothing. Okay, you going to jail, Supreme Nine. Mo Talk, you said nothing. You going to jail. Turned around. Black, what is it? Self-defense. Bob, what's self-defense? I was defending myself. I'm legally blind. Hold me down. Yo, Mars Wild, I needed that one. I'm ratting, Lela, nothing. You're going to jail. I was in fear of my life. You're going to jail. Zero, you're going to jail. I was defending myself. You're going to jail. I was just defending myself, trying to keep him off me. You're going to jail. I don't know what happened. You're going to jail. That's enough, yo. Check it out. You ever in an altercation with anybody? He got visible bruises and scars. You got visible bruises and scars. You was beating the shit out that motherfucker because they were wrong. If you don't say nothing, the cops still gonna press charges. They're gonna bring y'all both to jail, and you're going to jail. And they're gonna, and you're gonna be charged with assault and battery. You say self-defense, you're gonna be charged with assault and battery. All right? If you don't say nothing, they're gonna take his word of what happened. That y'all start fighting each other. He hit you, you was hitting him and stuff like that. You're going to jail. And when you get to court, both of y'all gonna have to make this decision whether y'all gonna drop the charge or the DA gonna take the case and assault and battery. But if you say this, they can't change a word what you said based on what you said at the scene and time it happened. Dude starts swinging. I tried to grab him and stop him from hitting me. I tried to wrestle him so I will no longer be hurt. I was just trying to grab him and stop him. Do you know what that means? Only self-defense is running or wrestling somebody. Running away or wrestling somebody down to stop them from hitting you. That's self-defense. In the state of New York. Now it varies in other states. But you never admit to swinging or hitting somebody back, whether you beat the shit out of them or not. You only statement you give the officer, I was trying to grab him so he could stop hitting me. I was trying to wrestle him down for him to stop hitting me. Dre out there in Missouri, what up with your Naparati magazine? Yeah, you don't try to fight. I'm just telling you, ever get in a situation like that. You never not say nothing. And all the statement they have to go on under the arrest is his statement. Whiskey Jameson. I wish I knew that last night. Self-defense laws in New York is grabbing, wrestling somebody down, or running. But anywhere, you never admit to punching, swinging on anybody. Sasha World said guilty by default. Silence. Guilty by default. You have to know what to say. Never admit to hitting somebody or swinging back or because they hit you first, you hit them back. That's battery on both ends. I was trying to grab them. I was trying to grab his motherfucking ass. I was trying to grab his ass. It's the same thing in St. Louis, in Missouri, too. Stand your grounds is meeting deadly physical force with deadly physical force. If you can articulate that your life was in danger and somebody brandished a weapon, had a knife, or came at you in a way in which your life was threatened, in some state they say it's a stand your law, but you got to prove that. And that has to be articulated by a lawyer. Not that, thank you. Phil Queen. But listen, Kanye West, this is going to be a shit show. He alienated his people by saying some dumb shit. And he had been saying some dumb shit a long time ago. Before he made the statement about Floyd, before he made that statement, he said some dumb shit about slavery and all like that. Nobody got on the uproar. George Floyd, when he made that statement, we got stars coming out saying all kind of crazy shit about this nigga. But when he said slavery was a choice, nobody said a word. We're going to sit around here and y'all going to see, unless this man somehow go in seclusion, we're going to see the destruction of a young black, could have been genius. So in tune. Who said that? And Benjamin Hudson. So any place and anybody, for as Chase Bank, the Gap, any ventures that he had, they got rid of him, don't support him no more. Because he's finding out, well, he ain't have no friends. He said that. He didn't have no friends. He will not rise. You listen to me. Don't fool yourself. He wouldn't rise above this all unless he make a formal apology to those people and plead with those people on the platforms that they want him to. And anybody believe that that's not true, then you're just a fool within yourself. It's making it happen so the next one won't do it. That's more important to them. So the next one won't do it. Bob, you lost it. He's strategic. I gotta go, man. The more and more I try to teach you, Bob, the dumber you make me look. Libra Queen, she said, I haven't been wrong yet. Thank you, Mama. Patrice, what up with you, Mama? What you say, Patrice? Listen to me, ain't that much support out there, OG Patrice. I'm telling you. We don't listen to me. I was looking at something on YouTube. They fired 2 or 3 or 4 Mexicans in this plant. And they thought it was wrong. All the Mexicans walked off the whole damn plant. It was about 50, 60 of them just leaving. Oh, y'all fired them? Well, we all leaving. Let's see how y'all get. Let's see what y'all productivity going to be next week. I'm not telling y'all not to stand with Kanye. I'm not telling you that, don't deal with the situation. What I'm saying to you guys is this, is that if he still wants to be in the business, make clothes, shoes, music, he's going to have to make a formal apology on the platform in which they chooses him to do it on. What's coming, Big Black? King Handsome. I know you probably got a lot of stories from Virginia. He said he's born in the Bronx. Got stories of Buck and Puff. Listen to me. We got a lot of black actors. We got a lot of black athletes. We got a lot of people that make enough money that they could put a book of history, get the minds together, and they develop a history book that told the truth. All the books come out of Texas. All the school books come out of Texas. Texas state decides what school books are being sent to the educators in this country. And look what they try to portray slavery as now. Come on, man. We got enough black athletes, enough black entrepreneurs, philanthropists to get together and write the correct history. Not his story. History. Tony, you on the show. Why? You know I'm doing the show. Why you calling me? Hello? Who's that? Oh, hold on. But I don't know because I don't see number Reggie Roberts, and I know he wouldn't do that. Who's it? I want to. How can I do anything about it? All right. Okay, Mama. Let me find out. All right. Hold on. I'm finna see it right now. All right. I don't know if you can take it, but Tony Two Combs is one of my greatest supporters. If anybody put her in timeout, then take her out if you can, and you shouldn't do that because I don't think she said anything wrong. I don't know who did it or what happened. She supports this show. I don't know why she would be put in the timeout. Well, anyway, man, that's what we need to do, man. We need to work on that. Gene, you heard? Yeah, I know about Ye made his own school out there in the property he did, but what happened was they finna take that away because it's not accredited and he didn't go through the proper channels. That's what they're saying. So they're gonna everything, every tax, every break, everything. They're gonna go through it like a fine tooth comb. It ain't all about money. It ain't always about money. It's about what truly makes you happy. Hey, I got a show set up for 8 o'clock with Miss Pleasant, and it's about 50-50 or pleasantries. Why a man should be 50-50 is no such thing as a 50-50 relationship for a man and a woman. And a man can't do what a woman does, and a woman definitely can't do what a man does. Some of y'all gonna like it, some of y'all gonna hate it. But what y'all will do if y'all be there tonight is listen to about what we feel and how we feel. This is Big Gene. Yo, tell a friend, man. This is a good read. You're going to learn about my struggle and coming through. You're going to learn about a lot of stuff in the hip hop world and what was going on. I appreciate y'all. And please support this for it could keep on going. And like I said, I'll stand this up to any book that came out in the hip hop culture and make this Kayne a liar. He got on national television. He said we had to make Murder Rap the documentary film because black people don't read books. Our culture don't read books. No, we didn't read that Murder Rap bullshit. Go out there and get My World of Bodyguard and a Hip Hop Star by Gene Deal. Every word I wrote. You can ask me any question in this book. What I said, what I meant, how I felt, and I could tell you. All right? Please support it. Peace. And I see y'all tonight with Miss Pleasant.